Watching I didn't know at the time that they were Winston-Salem State University, but I had been watching Winston Cheerleaders on YouTube, and when I didn't get into my first school, I didn't really know where I wanted to go, but my counselor was like, yeah, maybe you should go here because they have a good cheerleading team, and I really didn't have like any guidance at that point, so I'm like, I guess that's where I'm going. And then I ended up coming here, and once I got here, I learned a little bit more. And I was already like one of the best at all-star cheerleading because I was an all-star cheerleader first. And then I wanted the opportunity to try to be one of the best at Stomp and Shake too, so I could have a more round experience with both all-star and Stomp and Shake cheerleading. I've been an all-star cheerleader since I was 4, and I stopped my freshman year in college. So since then, I've been like growing and growing and growing. When I was 12, I was like one of the best cheerleaders in the state of Maryland, but then I got hurt when I turned like 15. I tore my ACL and my meniscus, and I broke my ankle, but not at the same time, but all of that happened. And then I was still really, really good, and I ended up being on one of the best teams in the world after that, and then I ended up here. I like the structure for both. Like, I like to have an order with everything I do, so I know that, I mean, not exactly the same thing every day, but I know when I wake up, I'm gonna brush my teeth, wash my face, I'm gonna go to class, I'm gonna take a nap here, and I'm gonna go to practice. When I don't have like something to do, like after school, because school is already hard, like you pushing yourself daily to do better and get A's and stuff, and it's just like you want a release, an outlet from all of that stress. And I don't really have like real stress, like a adult type stress, so like other than school, that's the only stress that I really have, so I use cheerleading as an outlet, and then just keeping that structure and having me busy and not just staring at the walls or looking into my phone, like that time where you can just play and have fun and like be your natural self. Like, I really just appreciate that. And then here, I love that we work out. It's like a family environment. You're pushing yourself every day to be better than you were yesterday, and they always tell us to push past your limits. Like, when I first got here, I really thought like, this is all I have. And then they're pushing you, pushing you, pushing you. Every time you say, no, I can't do anymore, you surprise yourself every day at how much you can really do, because I'm still going. I'm still getting better every single day. It's for sure not easy, but it's not impossible. So, everything is like a mind thing. So when you think that that's your limit, it's really not. It's your mind telling you like that's all you can do. But it's a family environment, it's a mind thing. So if you have a strong mind, you have a strong body, and you have to like come in with an open mind every day, because you never really know what you're walking into. You know, we work out, we cheer, we learn new things, we have to create new things, and that can be challenging. Like, yes, we were put on a team to be cheerleaders, but that doesn't mean you can be a choreographer too. So challenging yourself to make material to keep up the standard that was set before us, like continuing tradition and building upon it as well, is all a challenge, but when it all comes together, it's a beautiful thing. So it's great. We're really, really close in and outside of practice, so it's always nice that you have your brothers and sisters everywhere you go. And not saying that we're like stuck at the hip all the time, but we are actually friends in practice and outside of practice. Like, we're really, really close. And A part of that is what we go through. Like, when you go through stuff together, like, you in practice for all those hours all year, like, you don't really have much of an option but to get close. But it's not like it's a forced type of thing. We love what we do, so like we carry that everywhere we go, and we create more relationships other than just cheerleading. So yeah, that's my cheer brother, but that's my real brother too. Like, it's on both sides. We're just the pressure is always there, but you have to just worry about yourself. Like, the training is there, so you're obviously going to adapt to what we do, and that's the tradition in itself. This is what SU looks like. So once you get the SU basics and like the overall picture, like this is what we look like, everything else is up to you to just continue and pushing it forward. We don't want to get stuck in tradition and not continue to grow. So it's always pressure, but it's also on yourself too. Like, don't just worry about alumni, what they think, and how you need to tradition. Yes, keep the tradition, but still keep growing. So that's really what we're focusing on, growing while also staying SU. I was on white team at the time, and I was already like, oh, I'm on the team, and so I'm already crazy. So when I get to see everybody, like all the people that I used to watch on YouTube, like, I'm like, oh, there she goes. Like, I'm going crazy. Like, you couldn't tell me, like, this is like the NFL. We at the Super Bowl. Like, this is crazy. Like, I was just like, wow. And then they're having so much fun, and it's crazy that after all those years, they still remember the cheers and stuff. Like, that's crazy. For me personally, no, because being a Winston-Salem State University cheerleader, yes, there is a way you should contain yourself in and outside of the gym, but you should be doing that anyway. So just being mindful of doing the right thing all the time because it's the right thing to do, it kind of takes off the pressure because you should be doing that anyways. It can be challenging, but I keep a personal planning system so that I have everything in order. So it's not like everything is just boom, all right, it's time to do it. No, we're doing this day, this day. This is your time for yourself, and then go back to working on cheer. All right, SAAC has a meeting here, and it's all written down. So as long as you keep it organized, it's not too much. But it can be like if you slip up and decide you want to go to the party or you want to go hang with the friends, and you should have been doing this at that time, then you're looking like, oh, I guess I got to stay up till 5 in the morning because I didn't do what I was supposed to do. But I mean, as long as you keep your plan and stay in line with it, then you'll be okay. It was a lot. I'm not gonna lie about that. It was a lot, but it was so fun because it's just like, it's an honor to be there in general. A lot of people don't make it to the team. A lot of people don't make it to a game, but a lot more people don't even make it to CIAA in general. So it's just like, yeah, you're tired, but it's just like you living in the moment because this counts for everything. You've been working all year for this, and it's just like, we're going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing because at the end of the day, this is it. It's nothing after this. So we're going to give our all until this is over, and that's it. It was a lot. It was a lot, though. But it was so much fun, and it was like, this is history, too. Like, it's like a whole cheer unity thing, though. It's just like we're all challenging each other to be better. So it's not like we're battling each other, but it's like, okay, we were like this last year. This is what we need to do as a whole to get better this year. and we always are intentional about joining together. So we have different unity cheers together during like the games, or you see like during CIAA we'll come in together with a unity cheer, just making sure we're all on the same page. Like we really value what we do and each other as well. For me, it's the family environment, because it's like when you get here, you see that clock tower, like everything you saw from the internet, it's just like so surreal. And then it's like everybody's out on the yard, there's music playing here and there, everybody's happy, chilling, talking, getting their work done. Like it's always just like, the environment, I don't know, the environment just brings a sense of like an energy or feeling of home that I've never got anywhere else. So it's just like I feel comfortable at this school. Like I wouldn't want to be any, and I've had opportunities too. I don't want to be anywhere else, because that's how strong, that even just the environment in itself, walking onto this campus, you will feel an energy, and that's what's keeping me here. I love it here. That's it. Like I love it.